study of transportation and accommodation. First, we have transportation. In transportation, we have three modes, which are land transportation, air transportation, and water transportation. First, we have land transportation. We have motorcycles, vehicles, SUVs, and trails. In water transportation, we have to-go, PTC, and MILC. In air transportation, we have PAL Express, Cebu Pacific, and Air Asia. Transportation is very important for us people who's commuting to go to their own workplace and schools and many more. In accommodation, I have learned about different types of lodging, which are hotel, hostels, and vacation rental, and how factors like amenities, location, and customer services. Overall, I have learned about the transportation and accommodation is important for us tourism and in tourism industry. Thank you.
Mabuhay! I am Rayan. What I have learned from the past two topics we tackled is that accommodation and transportation are not just essential parts of tourism and hospitality, but they also have a huge impact on sustainability. Accommodation provides travelers with comfort and convenience, and many establishments are now adopting responsible practices. For example, Wakana, Manila conserves water through recycling systems, while Amanpulo in Palawan integrates eco-friendly architecture to minimize environmental impact. These efforts show that luxury and sustainability can go hand in hand. Transportation, on the other hand, connects people to their destinations and plays a major role in reducing carbon emissions. Airlines like Cebu Pacific are investing in fuel-efficient aircraft, and Magsaysay Shipping Logistics is optimizing its fleet to cut down on emissions. These improvements make travel more efficient and environmentally friendly. From these discussions, I have realized that the choices we make, whether it's selecting eco-friendly hotels or opting for sustainable transports, contribute to a greener tourism industry. By supporting businesses that value efficiency, sustainability, and responsible practices while helping preserve our world for future generations. Let's embrace tourism that doesn't just take us to beautiful places but also protects them. Thank you.
Transportation and accommodation options, catering to various budget and preferences. As a tourism student, understanding these options is crucial for providing informed advice to future travelers. This lesson explores the diverse modes of transportation and accommodation in the Philippines. It highlights the major roles of the companies and their commitment to sustainable practices, ensuring a responsible and environmentally conscious future for future travelers in the country. Learning about the SDGs, it empowers individuals, businesses, and the government to make informed decisions that prioritize sustainability. This leads to a more environmentally responsible, socially equitable, and economically viable tourism industry, contributing to a brighter future for the Philippines.
Mabuhay! I am Eunice, and here's what I have learned in my own perspective. First, transportation plays a crucial role in daily life, enabling the movement of people, goods, and services. It has evolved significantly over time, from ancient carts to modern high-speed rail and electric cars. There are four main types: land, air, water, and rail, all of which shape global travel trade and cultural exchange. Next, accommodation is just as important. It serves as a temporary home for travelers and includes hotels, motels, hostels, and more. Choosing the right accommodation requires considering factors like budget, location, and security to avoid issues like hidden charges or theft. Lastly, we discussed the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, a global initiative by the UN to address poverty, inequality, environmental protection, and economic growth. These 17 goals focus on three key areas: society, environment, and economy, helping create a better future. In conclusion, transportation, accommodation, and SDGs are all interconnected in shaping tourism and the world. I look forward to learning more in micro perspective. Once again, this is Eunice.
Mabuhay! I am Ria. So, a lot have been discussed in the subject micro-perspective, and these are the things that I've highlighted during the time of our learning these past few weeks. To start off, we have the transportation sectors, but before that, what does transportation mean in layman terms? Transportation means moving or transporting people or products in one place to another using vehicles or self-made vehicle. To add, it also comprises of 4 parts, namely the water, the air, the land, and the rail transportation. The most commonly used in the mode of transportation is the land transportation. For instance, in the Philippines, we have the jeepneys, which are used by the majority. There are also buses, tricycles, motorcycles, and many more. Regarding water transportation, in my personal perspective, are used in shipping or traveling to another island without the use of air transportation. Such examples include cruise ships, cargo ships, rafts, and etc. For the air transportation, we have the most common vehicles used for traveling, such as airlines. An airline such as the Philippine Airlines is the most known in the Philippines. And lastly, we have the train transportations, which most of us in the Philippines are already aware of due to the fact that these students use it on a daily basis. Examples that we have are the LRT, the MRT, and the PNR. The other topic that we tackled, or rather the second sector, is the accommodation sector. To summarize, it is a place or an area where we can stay temporarily when we travel. For instance, we have hotels, campsites, inns, and many more. Each of those has a unique trait, having their own picturesque landscapes and possibly different kinds of rooms. Which brings me back to the kinds of rooms in hotels wherein we have single rooms, double rooms, family rooms, and so on. All of these have the same purpose as being the sole place for a traveler like us to reside in within the duration of our travel.